Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be giving you guys a full walkthrough of my donation game Roblox called Donation Central. And I am fully aware that a lot of these new donation games that have popped up over the past few months, a lot of them seem like rushed, low quality, low effort, and well, I know there's nothing stopping you from thinking, oh well, yeah, this game is just like another one of those things where it's just like, oh, it's rushed, it's just a cash grab or whatever. But this walkthrough is going to show you everything about the game, all the unique features it has, and there is a ton. So I'm going to put the timestamps in the description for every single part of this video, but let's get started, okay? So first we're actually going to start for the settings of the game, okay? So we do have a lot of basic settings, okay? We actually do have quite an amount, but there's a few of them that I want to touch on, okay? So the first setting here is called Hide Owned Assets, okay? First useful one. Basically what it does is if you have it enabled, any of the game passes you've already bought or purchased, it will just completely disappear off of someone's stand and you will not see it again, okay? So for example, I own all of my game passes, right? So if I hover over them, they're all going to disappear. Well, these are the ones I don't own because I own these passes. All I have to do is turn it off and all the passes come back. So this is especially useful for gifting. So like if streamers are like donating someone, they usually gift a lot, they don't have to no longer have to like go over these error messages saying, oh, you already own this asset. You could just turn on this setting and boom, you don't have to worry about this anymore. And also it's like, let's say you want to buy a game pass, right? Let's say you want to buy the game pass, it will just disappear almost as soon as you buy it, see? And then if you just turn it off, oh, it comes back, okay? So our next useful setting is called Auto Claim Stand, and it's pretty self-explanatory. As soon as you get in the game, it will just auto claim a stand for you. I'll show you that feature right now. So let's just go here, and I'm gonna show you. So let's join my private server, and it's just gonna claim this stand for me, okay? And that sound is the sound of, oh, you claimed the stand. As you can see, boom, stand has been claimed, okay? Next extremely useful setting for all of you guys is called the beggar chat filter, okay? Basically, it's a really heavy filter that blocks about 50 keywords of beg messages. Basically, it will go through most of the players, right? Every single chat message that a player sends, it will put it through a filter. If it detects a beg message, it will no longer show. So I'm actually gonna bring my alt account up onto the screen, okay? And we're just gonna see how, okay, so first we're gonna turn this off, okay? Beggar chat filter, so theoretically, every single message we're gonna see, okay? So if I'm like, please give, donate, like whatever, that will all show through. But the second I turn this on, okay? Second I turn this on, please give, donate. Okay, give is not filtered currently, but donate, come. All of that is completely filtered. Like there's like cancer, birthday, it's all filtered, okay? So I have to fix give. I don't know why I haven't done that, but I'll put that in. But yeah, and also if the player's your friend on Roblox though, it will not by default hide the messages. So like now I have this, it will start showing all the messages because I'm their friend. But as soon as you unfriend that player, everything will no longer show. So that's beggar chat filter, okay? So now, next one we have is right click to mute, and basically all right click to mute is if, let's say someone's just being annoying, spamming in chat, no, it's middle click to mute, my bad. If someone's like spamming in chat and beggar chat filter isn't taking care of them, all you have to do is turn this on, and if you middle click on them with your mouse, it will just mute their chat messages. It's simple as that. Just middle click on that player, okay? Next one is called dynamic lighting. So basically it's pretty self-explanatory, it's not self-explanatory, it's simple. Whatever time it is for you, like in real life, that's the time of the game. So currently, if I just turn on dynamic lighting, it's currently 12:41 p.m. and it's not really going to make a difference because obviously this map is defaulted to 1 p.m. so it's not going to make a difference, but that's what dynamic lighting does, okay? Another one, next one is called hide non-friends, okay? Basically, any player that isn't your friend, it just hides them. As you can see, this person is not my friend, so it's gonna hide them. Anyone that is your friend will stay visible. That's hide non-friends, okay? Next one is performance mode. So for all you laggy players, all it basically does is just basically takes all the scenery from the map and like takes out shadows and everything. So that's just performance mode so people don't lag in the events that I'll explain later. that's performance mode, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Regarding our music, I just got the music changed, and it's basically, actually the music that's playing right now in the video is the new music that we got for the game. It's something that's not annoying on repeat. So this is like the first soundtrack that I've not completely turned up. So that's our music, okay? And now we're gonna go into our next section. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to our Gamepasses section, okay? So obviously, if we go to the shop, you have your like main 2 donation Game Pass. You got the sign and the ghost tool, okay? But now we're gonna go, we actually have a lot more. Okay, so first we have something called the canvas stand, okay? It's actually expensive, it's at like 1500 Robux. But basically, it's self-explanatory. You can draw on the stand, so basically it will load the stand. And basically you can put anything on the stand that you want. It will take about 10 seconds to load in, so it doesn't lag the game, because we have 10,000 pixels on this, okay? 100 by 100, so it's a high quality, okay? So I'll wait for this to load, and it's just gonna get all this done. It takes about 10 seconds to load, and basically once this does load, boom, you can just click here and you can edit anything that you want, pretty much. And then you could, let's just take this out. Basically it's a canvas stand, you could draw, you could do whatever. So let's just apply, and it saves it and updating. Okay, next one is this game pass called Rock Disguise. Okay, I believe this one is 199 Robux. Basically, you disguise as a rock. So instead of going invisible, you could just disguise as a rock. Make the beggars a bit schizophrenic on why the rock is moving. Okay. Next one, we have Free Cam. That's pretty self-explanatory. 69 Robux. PC only. Oh wait, let me get out of this so the blur goes away. PC only, and yeah, that's Free Cam. You guys should be familiar with that. Okay, next one is the Your Avatar stand, okay? This one is 1299 Robux, and basically you can put your avatar on your stand. Basically, anyone can put their avatar on their stand, and it updates to their current avatar every single time it's equipped, okay? Now we have 2 more. One is called Donation Goal, okay? This one is 49 Robux, okay? And basically you can have a donation goal on your stand. As you can see, I'm using it right here. So basically when you edit your stand, you can put the goal down here. So like, let's say you don't want any goal and press apply. So like, let's say you want 123 Robux. Boom, that's your new goal. 0 Robux. So yeah, it's not gonna let you do a donation goal for that. But like, let's say you want it to be like, I'm at, let's say 1.5 million. And it will update every single time. So that's donation goal that you can have on your stand. So yeah, that's that Game Pass. Let's put this back at 1.2 million. Anyways, last one is called Donation Tools Plus, okay? And it has a lot of features in it, okay? It's 399 Robux, but there is a lot of features, okay? So, donation tools. You have a donation wheel, the ability to donate everyone, donation snapshot, and you have a spending limit, okay? I know the point of a donation game is to spend your money, but if you want to add limits so you don't spend too much, here's how we go. So first we're going to go to spending limits, okay? So you can lock the limit for, okay, so like let's say, so like once you press this lock button, you can enter the amount of days you want to lock your spending limit for, so you cannot like change it, because usually at every single time you can lock the limit, but that's if you want to lock it, okay? So first what we're going to do is I'm going to update my thing to 1.1 for testing purposes, 5.3, let's do 5.40, okay? We're going to update my limit to this, okay? So basically I can spend 8 more Robux, okay? So as you can see, if I try to buy a one that's 15, my spending limit will be exceeded with this purchase, okay? As you can see, because it will go over, but 10, it will also go over. 5, I already own this at, let's gift, but let's say okay fine, let's increase it to 4.2 so I can get the 10. As you can see, it now allows me to buy it because that's not going to go over my limit. So that's spending limits for you. You can always reset your spending, disable it, enable it anytime. This is with donation tools only though. Okay, let's put this back to 150,000. Okay, next one is a donation wheel, okay? Basically, it seems confusing at first. You can drag it on your screen. First, you have 2 modes. You have min, max, and manual. So you could have a label, which would be Robux. Multiply result by, doesn't really matter. time for the spin, and then it's basically like a spin the wheel. So you have a minimum and a maximum, and then you could hide it, and there you go. And then multiply the result. You could like multiply everything by 10 if you wanna, or just keep it on 1 or whatever. Okay? But now let's say you're streaming and you wanna like rig the wheel. For example, you wanna put 1,000 Robux once, 100 Robux 2 times, and then 5 Robux 20 times. That's where you get manual, okay? So basically, let's have number of 5, okay, this is 5, and then with 20 repetitions on the wheel, you would get 100 Robux with 3 repetitions on the wheel, and then 1,000 Robux with 1 on the wheel. So basically, it basically allows you to rig it. As you can see, there's mostly 5s, a bit of 100s, and rarely any 1000s. And that is your donation wheel. Okay, this is especially useful for content creators and streamers who want to do a spin the wheel stream without having to go on some external website to get a wheel with ads and stuff. Okay, so for this next one, we have this thing called Donate Everyone. Okay, this new feature. So basically, once you click on it, you could basically just go around on every single stand, and basically it will show you the stand like owner's name. And it has one really cool feature when you want to really just go around the map. Basically, let's go to this alt accounts stand over here. Okay, it's stand 40. Okay, a lot of people, all they do is actually they just basically just go here, and what they do is they actually just unclaim their stand and claim it somewhere else. But we actually do have something to fight against this. So look, so I just unclaimed the stand on the alt account, right? And let's say I want to just go claim it back here, okay? Now let's see what happens when I go to this alt stand now. This player reclaimed their stand from stand 40. So as you can see, we have, so yes, it will tell you when a player reclaims their stand, which is the most useful part about this feature, okay? Now, we have one more feature in the donation tools Game Pass, and it's called Donation Snapshot. Basically, a lot of people like taking screenshots of donations on these live donation boards, right? But a lot of them either are bad angles, you got people blocking them, or it's just really pixelated, okay? What Donation Snapshot allows you to do is it allows you to select any of the donations from the live donations board, and once you click on it, you can take a screenshot. So basically you have these boundaries over here, these 4 white corners, and basically you could just open up your snipping tool and take a screenshot within the boundaries, and now you have a perfect high quality non-disrupted snapshot, and you can do this anytime that you want to, see? And so every single time you can get the perfect snapshot of any donation that you want to. And you can just click through all the donations, and then you can also change the transparency or change the color of the background or whatever. And those are our game patches. Now let's go to the next section. Okay, so now we're just gonna go on to stand features, okay, that we have in game, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna touch on is actually, excuse me. The first thing I'm gonna touch on is our like in-game currency. It's called coins on the bottom right corner over here. And basically, basically I think how Please Donate does is that basically the lower the amount you donate at a time, the more coins you get. Here we do it the opposite. So basically 5 Robux will get you 2 coins, 25 will get you 12. And as you go higher, see at 10,000 Robux you get 8,000 coins. So basically as you go higher in amounts, it gets closer to a 1-to-1 ratio. So once you hit like above 100,000, it will so it gets just closer to a 1-to-1 ratio for the coins as you go up. So it's not the smaller amounts you donate, the more coins you get. It's the complete opposite, okay? Next, we're just going to go into 2 really cool stand features, which is basically first, if you right click, you get the Game Pass link. So I could just put this into my browser and you can get the link. But also, if you middle click on the thing, you can get the link to directly edit the price of it. So basically, once I put this link in, as you can see, I get the link to directly change the price, okay, which is useful for some people, okay? Next, we have anti-price changing, okay? Basically, if the player edits the price of their Game Pass, the player will not be able to buy that Game Pass, okay? So we're gonna go into my alt account, and let's bring this here. Okay, we'll have it claim the stand. So basically, let's say I want to buy this 10 Robux Game Pass. I'm gonna edit the price on my alt account. Okay, let's go take this. Basically, it's 10, right? So right now I can get it because it's 10. They say it's 10, okay? Now, let's go back here. Let's say the player wants to scan the player and change it to 100, right? And now I'm gonna buy it. Player change the price of this asset. I think in Please Donate, it just prompts you anyway and it won't tell you, and then it doesn't even count it. So it will not let me buy it until it gets changed back to its original price, 1. Or if the player does change the price, they would have to reset. They would have to refresh their assets. See? So basically, now we would just go here, edit stand, refresh assets, and then now it will let me buy it, as you can see. Ooh, why is it showing as 10? That's weird. No, okay, whatever. That's a Roblox thing. And now we have a final useful feature, okay? This is called group game passes, okay? Basically, you can load your game passes from your group so you can get group funds in a donation game. So if you press the plus over here, as you can see, you have my main account, then we could get game passes from any single group I own. So let's say I want to load my game passes for Project Blue. It will change my passes to the Project Blue one. So see, you have the donation goal, the free cam, donation stack, because these are all under my group, which owns the game. So you could actually earn group funds now, just by, like, let's say I have this specific group for group pin game passes that you, so like I can actually show you. I did use this for a while. So you can now get group funds. Let's go here. Okay, I gotta edit. So let's go to my groups here actually, and let's go to group game passes, and now let's configure group. Okay, if I go to the revenue here, as you can see, we have 2,600 in pending, because if you look at the sales, I was able to put these things on my stand. So see, I was able to put this on my stand. I'm able to get these donations from the group. Okay, so that's group game passes for you, and at any time you can always just go back to your normal user game passes, and if a player is gifting you, that will also stay. Okay, now let's go on to the next feature. Okay, now we're gonna go on to cool features that this game has. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna touch on is called donation celebration. Okay, now let me explain to you like what it basically is. So basically, let's say you hit a milestone of a donation called, like, such as 1,000 Robux donated, 10,000 donated, 100,000 donated. What the game will let you do is, I already activated mine, but basically it will allow you to activate a celebration in which you can activate the global effect for that effect as a one-time reward, and it will say, oh, this person hit 1,000 Robux donated. Okay, so I'm quickly just gonna edit the donated of this person to 1,000. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how it works exactly. Okay, now we're just gonna go to the alt account. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little notification icon here. As you can see, as I go over here, it says 1,000 Robux donated celebration. So as soon as I activate this, let's turn on this. I'm just gonna duplicate the sound. The player has activated their celebration. It will go global, okay? And the 1,000 Robux effect will play, and it will say this person has hit 1,000 Robux donated, as you can see. So it doesn't say that 10,000, 100,000. So basically, if you're like a donator that doesn't want to donate 100,000 at once, but does want to do 100,000 effect, if you gradually get to 100,000, you will be able to do this. So that is donation celebration. Okay, next thing is something called weekly giveaway. Okay, so basically every week this prize resets to 1,000, and any player can fund this thing. So if I wanted to add 50, I could fund 50 Robux to this thing. It's like a jackpot, if you would say. So basically, any person can add Robux to this jackpot, and then at the end of the week, a random player will select to get the prize. And how do players get the prize? Well, they earn entries by doing missions. Okay, so basically, you can accept all of these missions, and you get one giveaway entry per every 3 missions you complete. There's 2 pages of missions, and you can accept all of these. So as you complete these missions, you'll get entries for the giveaway. And then, so once the time is up for the giveaway to be ended, it will just choose a random player out of the entries, and they will get this prize. Okay, and we've had prices of like 18,000 Robux for 1 week. We usually average around 6,000, 7,000 Robux for a weekly giveaway prize. So that's your weekly giveaway. Another feature that we have is called the voice chat only lounge, and it's just like a way to get away from beggars, because a lot of them don't have voice chat. So just go to the voice chat only lounge. You can't see them. They'll be lining up all the way back there. They cannot get in. Actually, I could show you here how they can't get in, because my alt account does not have voice chat. So let's just go here. As you can see, player cannot get in past this point. Cannot get in. Anyways, now let's get to another lounge, which is the Donators Lounge, and we have 3 levels. It's actually like a penthouse kind of thing, so I'm just gonna go there real quick. So this is the Donators Lounge. This is just the lobby. So basically, you need 1,000 Robux to enter this elevator, and the elevator takes you all the way up to the highest building. to this 1,000 area where you basically see the entire map. So this is for 1,000 plus, okay? And then you can use your, then you can go up to your 10,000 Robux lounge, as you can see from up here. And then up here is the 100,000 lounge. And it's just 3 stories, that's your donation lounge. Okay. And now one more thing for this section, I'm just going to touch up on all the stands we have, and we have about 60 of them, okay? Basically, if you go to edit stand, I'll just show you every single one. So we have a lot of stands, I could say. Like, as you can see, I'm just going to keep going down. We have a good amount of stands for a small games. Like we have, and all of these are purchasable, rotatable in the shop. You have Statue of Liberty, Fishbowl, Western Flower, whatever. Donut, ice cream. Why is it? What? This is a coincidence. All three. Okay, so those are our stands. Okay. Now we're gonna go on to our gifting. Okay. So we have a really good gifting system actually compared to other games. Okay. First, if you want, so like, it's pretty standard the gifting thing. So like, let's say I'm gifting someone, right? It's pretty, like, it just loads and then the stand will just like appear and you'll get, your camera will get like teleported, as you can see. First we have this thing called hologram gifting, where instead of you going to the stand comes to you. So all we have to do is turn this on here and press gift. As you can see, the stand just comes to me instead of me having to go to the stand. So that's hologram gifting, okay? Now, we also have this thing for streamers, where let's say, like, when people spam in the chat, they spam with, like, spaces to avoid, like, YouTube moderation, or they put, like, stupid characters like this. When you press gift, it will take out all the spaces, and it will take out all the weird characters, so it will automatically do that for you. It will take out anything that isn't a number, or a letter, or an underscore, okay? Now, let's go to our standard gift. We have 2 pretty good features about our gifting. So one is that it adds to your donated instantly when you do donate. So like, instead of waiting for the player to claim to add to your donated, when you donate someone in a gift, it will add to your donated instantly. I know you can't see here, but it does. And also the effect actually does play. On top of that, let's say you were to claim an amount of 100 or higher. It will play that global effect when that gift is claimed. So if you claim, like, for example, 100,000 gift, that 100k effect will play when you claim that stand. I mean, when you claim the gift, my bad. Now we have 2 more, actually we have 1 more good thing about our gifting system, is that it's basically called, it basically totals up all your gifts, okay, at the top. So you have all these gifts here, but it will total them up here at the top, and you can claim them all just from here. Instead of having to click through every one, look, I'm just gonna press claim all. It will, let's see, is this gonna work? There's a bit of lag, but as you can see, it claimed every single gift at the same time. That's basically what claim all does. It claims every single gift. So that's good if you have a high amount of gifts that you don't want to go through every single one. Okay, so for our next section, we're actually going to go to the player list. Okay, so we have an enhanced player list with some cool features. So basically, please donate. Basically, you got to press like view the player, and you can add the friend here. Here we just included the add friend, and the block button is just all right here. Okay, everything can be done from here. And also you have this other feature called to stand, which basically you just go to the player, and as you can see, you can just go to their stand instantly from their like leaderboard icon. And on top of that, this player list is mobile friendly. So I'm just gonna flash a clip right now of the leaderboard on mobile, and that should be playing right now. So it is mobile friendly, okay? Now we're gonna go on to our biggest part of the game, which is event hosting. Basically, any player, okay, can host an event in game for a prize, okay? So we have 5 events. We have Simon Says, we have Gun Game, Robux Spinner, Last to Leave, and Color Run. Okay, let me show you how this works. So basically, okay, wait, let's just edit my Simon Says credits to 0. I'm just gonna take out my credits because basically we have a host credit system. Okay, that should work. Okay, so basically when you host a game, it costs like 25 to 30 Robux to host each event, okay? So when you press that, when you purchase the credit, you can host an event. So basically, this is Simon Says. Each event is different, and this Simon Says is the most manual event of them all. Basically, you can enter a prize, and you can press host, and basically any player can host the event. And players will get a notification, oh, this person's hosting an event. Actually, let's host it right now. It will say, oh, players hosting an event, and everyone can come, and As you can see on my Ultracan, you can join the event, and basically the player can host normally, okay? And while this is starting, I'm just gonna go through all the other event features. So Simon Says is self-explanatory. You have a sword, you do Simon Says stuff, you can freeze the players, you can run a random command. Oh, someone just activated the 10,000 celebration. The donation celebrations. Anyways, now you also have other events I'm going to explain really quick. First, you have Last to Leave the Circle. The player is the host at the top can basically select any random mini games from here, and the players will just basically last one standing wins the event. Then you have Robux Spinner, which basically is just RNG. You put all these players in a wheel, last one standing will get the prize. Then you have Color Run, which basically is like every 3 seconds a color shows that if you're not on that color, you'll die, and the first person to complete it gets the prize. And then the last one you have is Gun Game, which is basically like PvP. You have a certain amount of guns, and last person standing wins. Okay, so Simon Says basically, there's one person left in Simon Says, so I'm just gonna end the event here, and it's pretty easy to actually pay the prize. Okay, so once the game detects, oh look, someone has won the event, basically you can award the player the prize. Okay, it just gives you notification, hey, you can award the prize. Okay, and to prevent scamming, we have a debt system. As you can see in the bottom right corner, it says -100 Robux, so it will not allow you to host or join another event until you do pay this prize. Okay, it will not allow you to. It says pay off the prize, the winner of your last event, and you can't pay it off on someone else. You gotta pay it off on the person that won your event. And let's say they don't have any game passes, it says you can come back here to pay off your debt on any other player. And basically, so now let's say I do pay this 100 Robux thing. As you can see, debt goes away, successfully hosted an event. And then, oh yeah, I claimed the giveaway entry because I hosted an event. That was one of my missions. But yeah, that's hosting pretty much. So that's like easy to pay. And also on my Discord server, we actually do have event notifications. So I'm just gonna open up my Discord real quick, and I'm gonna show you here that basically events are just automatic, and they will only ping the players when the person is a verified event hoster. Now you may be asking, how do you get verified? Basically, if you have over 2,500 Robux in events hosted, and you've hosted over 5 events, you can get this verified event hoster badge, so you can finally ping players and host events prizes of over 10,000. And this is our leaderboard. So someone has hosted 445 events, someone has hosted 930,000 Robux worth of events. So it is a big event community, you can say, a community that likes to host a lot of events. So that's your event features. Okay, wait, I was just about to end this video. I just realized I didn't show you guys the effects of the game. Okay, so we have 4 effects. So for the 100 Robux effect, we have a meteor. 1,000 Robux, we have a missile. 10,000, a cyclone, and then 100,000, we have a black hole. Okay, so let me actually play every single one. So let's just open up this. We're just gonna target Blufinity. Okay, so first we're gonna go with the 100. It's pretty self-explanatory. And there will be a meteor that pops up and basically just explode with the amount. And if you get hit by it, you get a badge. Okay, so that's the 100. Now we're gonna go to 1,000. That is a missile. So the missile, where is it? Yeah, it pops up from here. It charges up. And then it explodes in the water. That's the 1,000. Now we have 10,000, which is a cyclone. And basically it actually sucks up the map a bit, and I'll show you. It's coming. As you can see, here's your cyclone, and it's sucking up the map. Yeah, so this is your cyclone for 10,000. And now we're gonna skip over to the 100,000. Let's do this 100,000 effect. Okay, it's gonna be a black hole. I'll show you. And there is your 100,000 Robux effect, okay? And that is a wrap for every single effect in Donation Central. And that's pretty much your walkthrough for Donation Central. As you can see, we have more than meets the eye for a donation game. So, game link is obviously going to be in the description. I hope to see you guys there. And yeah, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Bye!